Hi, and welcome to the digital job site where the lumber is straight, the weather's great, and there really is a board stretcher. And a reminder for YouTube viewers, be sure to check out the digital job site blog at finehomebuilding.com for more in-depth information and insight into this and related videos. The last blog post showed creating this rough opening in an existing model, how to change a model to add the rough opening. And on this site, or this post, we'll show some ways I use to create components for 3D models, for building models. And a good example will be creating a component, a door component to fit in the rough opening that was created in the last video. And as usual, to make this operate a little more smoothly, we'll turn off the shadows, and I'm actually just going to hide all the previous geometry so that SketchUp doesn't have to juggle it along with the new stuff we're doing today. So I'm just going to hide all this business. And the opening we framed was for a 3068 door. So here's a set of steps that work for this type of thing. I'm sure there's plenty other ways of getting this done, but this seems to work pretty well. And I'll create a reference profile or outline for a 3068 opening, and then index from that rectangle for the other components of this, the other parts of the door component, the jamb, the door slab itself, and the brick mold. Anyways, for a 3068 door, I've grabbed the line tool here, and I start drawing in the blue direction vertically, and I'm just going to tell it I want to be 80 inches for a 6/8 door. And then I'm going to head off in the red direction and go 36 inches. And then this little trick works real nice. I'm heading down the blue direction. I hold the shift key and infer the bottom of the other line, and SketchUp knows then to make the second line same as the first. When I connect that, end up with a rectangle that's 80 inches by 36. So that'll be the actual opening in the door jamb. And to create a part of it for the door slab itself, I'm going to use the offset tool. I've grabbed that, dragged this outline, and tell SketchUp that I want to offset it by 1/8 inch. So when we zoom in, we can see that there's a rectangle inside a rectangle. So I'll use this rectangle, right-clicking with the mouse, and I want to tell it to make a door slab component. Create that, and then I'm just going to hide that so it's not in their way. So this rectangle that remains here is still the 3068, which is going to become the door jamb. And just to simplify things going forward, I'm going to make a profile that we'll use for the brick mold. So I've double-clicked this selection, then I hold Shift and click the center. That deselects it, which retains the perimeter of the rectangle. I'm going to copy it and then paste it, and the new entity here will turn that into a brick mold component after a bit. So I'm just going to tell this that's going to be our brick mold component. And this one, I'm going to make this a component. It's going to be the door jamb. So now we've created three components here. The door slab, which I've hidden, the brick mold, and the door jamb. So with those components in place, the next step will be to use the Follow Me tool to generate the parts of this door jamb, and I'll do that in another video clip.